as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from Kansas City. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got
We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Got a man. It's around. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
For a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. On the move to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. It's taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop it. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes.
The 40-yard line.
They'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
At the Jets' 40-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead the 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. That sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things, getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down, it lets the air out of the momentum balloon just a little bit.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together.
Don't jump. Ready?
A man from nearby Wichita, it's Breece Hall. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Here we go, son. Move your head,
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. The way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, 33 yards. And the Jets are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Nick Folk for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. Folk out there now to kick this one off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Throw outside, completion to Rice. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
To throw, it's Mahomes. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Intended for Rashid Rice. Incomplete. It leads to
Here's 2nd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And a quick throw here. That's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Steps away. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 41 yards.
Chiefs. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pick up a 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Attack, attack! Yellow, yellow!
Now they send a man in motion right. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
play action. Fields gonna look deep for Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come in.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right.
To throw is Fields. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New York.
Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. They find some open field here. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First down.
Here we go, son. 3-9, right. Right.
Straight ahead is Hall. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here we go, son. 3-19, yes,
Now Fields. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 48 yards. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Folk connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Connection made to record. And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Fields. And check down, complete to Hall. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
First down, New York.
Fields. Wow, that is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now it's Fields. And this one too low.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Here's the Jets punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes. He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So, Charles, talk about a play that could prove pivotal, and I mean pivotal. That decision right there could be really costly.
Without a doubt. You talk about taking a chance there and deciding you're going to go all in, as they like.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Here's Fields. That's to the sideline, incomplete.
Partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So on comes the field goal unit for the Jets. Here's Nick Folk. This will be from 49 yards out. And Folk's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So he splits the uprights, and it has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
As we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away to his left. And he wisely would throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Slot man moves right. A give right side for Pacheco. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Pacheco once again. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamie and Sherwood. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. 2nd and a couple. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
222, 222. You got a mini base.
Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco headed right. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Jets 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This is 1st and 10. Now Fields. And he comes back with one complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
Here's Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory.
60 yards.
Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. 19.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. All eyes on Fields. And it's caught. He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Yep, 15.
Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7.
Brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
Mahomes. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. One final try for Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And he's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you get that
Perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes.
Real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many, be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Killing me, back to back.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Jets. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Don't jump.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
No gain on the play.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go. 551. Go. Angel. Go.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. Here comes third down.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. It's a gain of 5.
Back to throw is Fields. Moving outside the pocket. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack.
And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Now the first carry for King Henry. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Former third overall pick, Quinton Williams, getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be third and a mile. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
No, we changed it.
Now, Jackson. That's taken in, and he will have that first first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Now it is 1st and goal.
Report. Get up.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they come up now, 2nd and goal. Throwing Jackson. Forced out wide. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And the Jets are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 10-yard line.
Another run here with Paul. We'll have a Jets first down as he'll get this one past the 20 to the 21.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark, because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Working out of the gun is Fields. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going to go, and it's Hall. First down and more to the 45. 20, 15, and he will score. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
An 8-yard gain.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Back to throw, Jackson. That's caught, Derrick Henry. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here's first and 10.
First down, Ravens.
On the give, here's Henry. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Ravens first down. Go again here with Henry. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Second and 1.
He'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Green 19, Delta. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Back in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches. But they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Moving left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal.
A 58-yard attempt.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
10 yards to go.
13.
Here's Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
You got it. One. Here we go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Pistol snap back to Fields. That's complete on the tight end screen. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
First down.
They'll come up here first and 10. On the option, here's Hall. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all, and ends up being taken down for a loss.
This one caught by Lazar. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Jets. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go.
Handoff, here comes Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Fields. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Ravens are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. Room to run at the 15. And so much of being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And this time they are ready for it. Throws for a loss, and it's 2nd down. Jackson now, rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. Jackson looking to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. He continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Henry. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw, working his way out left. Taking off.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's first and goal. Here is first and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Another shot from the one on second and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Panay Wanwu now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down. Throwing is Fields. He's going to try it here again. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win here.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Jets. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Monday. Here we go.
Now Hall to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming out.
Second
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Ball again on second down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And that is too far out in front of his intended target, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here we go on 4th down. Fields flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Tackle on that play by Quentin Williams.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And they need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 19.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One play action. Fields. Now he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
6-0 our score after one. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Kansas City.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And a good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Overall, I'd have to say that's just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Touchdown! Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime. Butker now to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And just shutting him off there. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And he's got room. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six. It's picked up, a live ball here, remember.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Project,
11. Here we go. Tonight.
A final shot before the break. Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions. Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And right in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 77 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down from the 21. And here's the second down and 6.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led it too far, incomplete. From the gun, here's Fields. And the Chiefs are going to get it. Chris Jones coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. They snap it to Fields, and he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And got his man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Alan Lazard, 87 yards. And the Jets take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Nick Folk for the point after. And that'll make this a 19-point game.
Thanks the score. Chiefs 26, Jets 7.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Second and inches.
Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Kansas City.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt.
And he stopped immediately there.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And that is incomplete. Now the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 39-yard.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know, if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Here we go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That's caught inside the 20. The way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 79 yards. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. On for the extra point is Folk. And that'll cut the lead down now to 15.
Makes the score Chiefs 29, Jets 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Mahomes now to throw. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
He's a gain of 17 yards.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Handoff up the middle. Hunt. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
A quick throw here out to Brown. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving him. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Yeah, he's got it. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Butker on for the PAT. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
36, Jets 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. One side, a really nice win in this one. They were good.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets. The veteran Nick Folk about ready to get this show started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. We'll mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Play action here. Mahomes forced out left. Now he takes off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to find all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Now, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Mahomes connects with Kelce for a big one. 38 yards.
Kansas City.
Now the New Jersey native who played his college ball at Rutgers, it's Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. He'll try to run this one in. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up. Pacheco. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. Second down. And in motion is Brown. They go play action with Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away, and just like that, the lead is 8-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, right.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he runs past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Brings up second down.
From the 43, here's second down and 2.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Here we go. Right.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. Hall, a first down and more. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run?
And he'll take this one in. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, Jets. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets are back with a point. It's 8-7.
Makes the score. Chiefs 8, Jets 7.
to kick this one away. Nico Remigio going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco, the ball carrier. A gain of 3. Brings up second.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A one-point game. 8-7 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall.
Number 20, Grace Hall, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 19-yard line.
It is second and 6.
Second down.
They go play action with Fields. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jeremy Ruckert was the intended target. Third down coming up.
Here we go. We good. 11. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
A handoff to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Headed left, buying time. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Here's Mahomes. He puts it up, and it's caught. Kelsey. Touchdown, KC. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike. Greg, first and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league, and now it got to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's caught. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
At the 35-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Fields from the pistol. And that's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That one caught by Smith. And he will go all the way. Arian Smith, touchdown, New York. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Nico Romeo to bring it back. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
Mahomes on 1st down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's going to be close to another 1st down as he's forced out just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside aside the numbers, you have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Out of his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
Here we go, son. 19 windy, here we go.
It's 1st down, and it's ball. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Pistol snap back to Fields. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. Back into the hands of Xavier Gibson. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Fields now. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
2nd and 10. A give here to Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
43!
Now Mahomes. On the run to the right. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
A give. Here's Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Right.
He'll go again with Paul. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Chris Jones, the all-pro, there on the tackle. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. To throw is Fields. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Fields. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Here's Fields. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Brings up a third
So,
down
after 2 straight
and 10
incompletions,
yards to go.
here's 3rd and 10.
222, 220. Hurry up.
Fields. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
It's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
19 wins, go.
Fields to throw for it. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. First down, Chiefs.
Play action here. Mahomes on the move. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
The key to a good zone read offense is the timing, and in this case, it took a little bit longer to get going. By the time the back was given the ball, the defense was through. They're able to take him down on 3rd down for a big loss.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. Rolling right. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball.
That's taken in left side by Smith. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 9-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. We've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's caught! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the First down. Fields. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Flushed to his left. And he's trying to get to the pylon, but won't get there. Mark out right at the line of scrimmage. Second down, goal to go.
Easy.
Throwing is Fields. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within one possession so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Remigio now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Pushed out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. Gain of 10 and a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite